Hey guys, I can't believe 2018 was predicated by people ingesting Tide Pods and Tide having to subsequently create advertisements mentioning for not internal use here with another video. Today
Is an epic card trick tutorial.
showing you guys a pass that's so easy. Your mom could do it. My mom could do it and she's dead. In the interest of full disclosure, I should mention that this is the second time I record this video because the first time I accidentally put the file in the recycling bin and lost it. So the jokes in this one might not hit as hard as that first take because that first take, man, I was dropping them like nobody's business. So I'm gonna attempt to make the same style of jokes that I made in the first video, but I feel like I'm not as enthusiastic in this one because it's kind of a bummer, you know? So this pass is going to be a variation of a pass made by the winner of the magician most likely to get beat up in middle school for his name, Paul LePaul. Most of you guys might know him as the progenitor of the popular Le Paul spread, as you see done on Instagram by many magicians. Well, anyways, today, let's just cut right into the tutorial and the performance. I'm not going to bother with shilling my merch and mentioning that you could get this sweet sweater in the description below. I'm not going to be doing that. So let's just jump ahead to the video where I'm not going to be shilling my merch. Whoa, hey, so for this particular move, it's known as a pass and a flourish by Paul LePaul. Now I'm going to show you guys the original way that it was done and a little bit of a variation by yours truly, which I think updates the move and makes it something that's reasonably presentable for modern day audiences. So for this particular move, you're going to have any card picked. In this case, we're going to have the two of clubs. Reminds me of my childhood. And this card is going to get squared up. And of course, in the action of a little bit of a flourish, you notice that you have, well, the card back on top of the deck. That's the little bit of a tidbit here. So you have a pass with a flourish, even though I think it's called a pass and a flourish. Either way, they get a flourish, you get a pass, and everyone's happy because, well, it's a clever little bit of a tactic here, using the flourish to distract their attention from your pass. So all that's happening here, you're going to have any card picked, and as you score it up, you're going to keep a little bit of a break there. Not like the break suggested to you by your significant other, but an actual fun break. This one right here, you're just keeping a little bit of a separation here between the halves there. Notice that there's a little bit of pressure from my forefinger and my thumb here. You don't want any gaping holes in the front there. So for this particular action, you are going to transfer the deck into biddle grip temporarily as you riffle up to your break. So you're going to riffle up to your break, much like you were doing some sort of a riffle sort of shuffle, a ruffle shuffle, but that's going to be where you're going to break the deck. So in this case, we have the 10 of spades. I'm just going to riffle to the break and lever that over to the other hand in preparation to do two one-handed fans. That's pretty much what I'm doing here. Now, this is a move that's done by people that really hasn't had much interaction with other people, because you don't see normal people doing this move. But it's kind of a flourishy thing. I have a tutorial for it on the channel. I'm going to put it up if I could be to find the link. But here, you're going to be doing two one-handed fans. Now notice, when you riffle up, you're going to do one-handed fan on the left hand and one-handed fan on the right hand. Now you're going to swipe the right hand over the left hand, and then you're going to swipe the left hand over the right hand. You see that? So now guess what? I'm in a position where the left-handed half, which is the original bottom half of the deck, if you've been paying attention, you clever cat, is now on top. So when I square these halves up, that has successfully controlled that card to the top of the deck. Now, of course, this is just done as a little bit of a showy sort of display, and that card is on top of the deck. So this is Paul LePaul's pass and a flourish. It's a little bit of a flourishy sort of control, but if that fits your style and you're the type of person that enjoys displaying your skill to a participant, this is something that you could enjoy. They won't enjoy it because they'll just be like, wow, you're a show off. You're a little bit of a show off. You little didn't see that coming, huh? But that's the little bit of a control. Again, full disclosure, it's not something that I particularly like, as you're going to see the variation kind of reduces the flourishy aspect of this, but it still remains with the element of keeping the pass hiding under the action of spreading the cards. So for this particular move, all I'm doing is really changing the direction of the spread. That's my variation on it. I don't want you to go to the Magic Cafe and be like, oh, Pigcake says that he's claiming complete ownership of this particular move. All I'm doing is changing the direction of the spread, taking out a little bit of the flourishy aspect of it, and just adding a little bit of touch that makes sense with my character. So don't get on your clickety clack machine. So here's the way I might perform this particular handling of it. You have sir right there. Yeah, you're gonna be perfect for this. I'm gonna have you select any card. Oh, you're eating? Oh, it's rude because you're eating and I'm trying to show you a magic trick. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, now you're done eating. That's great. You still have a little bit of moons over my hammy on your upper lip. Oh, that's a cold. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and touch any card with the hand that didn't touch the herpes. Thank you, sir. So this is the card they picked, the Seven of Hearts. So I'm going to put this card back in the deck. I don't want you to think this is one of these TV magic trick cards. This is just one of these run-of-the-mill decks. Your card isn't on top. It isn't on bottom. It's not like one of those things that just shoots your card up to the top of the deck. Guess what? It did. It did, though. That's what he doesn't know. That's what he doesn't know. He doesn't know that his card's already on top. So let's go over the handling of that because it's pretty simple to do. So you're going to have the card spread. You're going to have any card touched. In this case, the Four of Hearts. You're going to square it up and keep separation there. Again, as I mentioned in the previous video, you don't want to make the separation as big as the separation between you and your father. You want to keep it small. Small. That's a good tip here. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to lift up on all the cards above the break after spreading the cards and just having a little bit of a conversation with them saying, you know, you could have touched any one of these cards. These aren't special TV trick cards. All I'm doing is that I'm lifting up all the cards above the break and pretty much do a Stewart double. So I'm doing a Stewart double here, but with approximately 32 cards. 32 cards here. So this is not going to be a good technique that you could use in your ambitious card routine because they'll catch you unless they are retarded. But you're going to do this with the entirety of the upper half of the deck. So all I'm doing here is just I'm running my thumb down the length of the card, which is going to put me in this position right over here, which is going to allow me to spread the cards. Now, I'm not going to spread this again in a Jeff McBride, Jeff Sheridan mystery school sort of way, but I'm going to spread them in a way that's just, you know, indicative of me trying to show some cards to the spectator in conversation. So here I'm just doing that. Again, I'm lifting up all the cards above the break, turning this over, and just spreading them slightly. With the left hand, all I'm doing is that I'm putting my thumb underneath, and I'm going to fan these cards as well. Now, if you notice, you clever cat, this top card is the spectator's card. So it's going to be the exact same action as before. Right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to place my right-handed half right there on top of the left-handed half as I turn these cards over in my hand and square it up. That's it. And that effectively has completed the pass. So at speed, you just have any card picked. Ace of Hearts. So you could have touched any one of these cards. He's in one of these decks that has all the same cards. But I just want you to remember your card and don't forget it because then this trick is useless. But then again, isn't all magic useless, right? Also added a little bit of a flourish at the end. Dribble double. Dribble double to show that their cards aren't on top or on bottom. I taught that on the Pigcake Card Academy. Pigcake Card Academy. Boy, that just sounds so good coming out of your mouth. But look out for that, man. 2 videos a week. All you're paying is $5 a month. You get 2 videos a week going over card and coin stuff. What? There are over 100 videos already on the Pigcake Card and Coin Academy, going over pretty much from a beginner all the way to an expert level in coin and card work. Man, that sounds like a bargain to me, dude. Right, hand? That sounds like a bargain to you too. But I go over the move in the Card Academy as well as some flourishes if you want to really show the ladies how how little you know about the anatomy of a female. But that's just what I do there to show us. So your card's not on top, your card's not on bottom. But I lied. Your card is on top. So one more time for those people from the eastern portion of Asia who might have a hard time understanding basic concepts. All you're going to do is very simply have any card picked. Square this card up. Lift up all the cards above the break. Turn this over and spread. Turn this over and spread. Regroup down here as you turn everything up. Remember, the right-handed half is going above the left-handed half. Then you turn over, and of course, that card is now on top of the deck, ready to be magished, ready to be magished in whatever way you want. So that is the variation, the piggy variation of a pass and a flourish. I'm just going to call it a pass. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the video. That's kind of the heated sort of move there. It's a nice little bit of a variation of that classic Paul LePaul move. If you want to avoid all the fanciness that comes with doing an action like that, and the overtness that comes with doing that. But boy, man, gotta give it a hand, right? ah, that's that's it. What do you guys want to talk about, man? What do you guys want to talk about? Leave in the comments below what you guys do in the shower, and I'll be sure to look at those. Hopefully, I won't delete this video like I did the other one. But that's pretty much it, man. You guys are so good. Thank you guys. Again, every time I see a video that you guys click on and watch, even if it's one view, like, man, I'm killing it. I'm going to go figure out different ways to wave goodbye. These nuts.
You again, when I see 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 you again.